Why, hello there! What are you guys up to?
It's just sometimes long, yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the Sometimes Vlog. It's a vlog that happens sometimes in between crazy video adventures and episodes of our regular show. Sometimes we gotta vlog, do a little talking, do a little splaining. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. I'm gonna try and keep this short and sweet. The second half of March, and I'm getting somewhere with this by the way, has been crazy. March, beginning of last week or so, was London's birthday, and it was my birthday on the 25th. I had the WonderCon panel, I had all that stuff going. And also, since I've been back from DC and New York, I've been doing something really fun and grown up. I've been doing my taxes. This is the actual stack, fat stack of paperwork that I had to go through line by line to do my taxes. And I made some mathematical errors this year in trying to save for those taxes, so I am gloriously underfunded, let's put it that way. So it's been a little stressful, a little nightmarish, a little headache-inducing. And what was more headache-inducing, see I'm getting all the negative first. You want the good news or the bad news? You want the bad news. I was sitting in the bathtub. This is so embarrassing. I was sitting in the bathtub because I was tired, it was a super long day, and I was like, I don't have the energy to stand. You ever do that? I don't have the energy to stand up. I'm gonna sit in the bathtub and take a shower. I'm gonna sit in the bathtub, take a bath, take a shower, or whatever, because I can't even stand. I'm so tired. I'm sitting down in the bathtub, and then all of a sudden I wasn't. I went, body out from under me, bam, back of the skull. Gave myself a little bit of a concussion. That or somebody snuck in there and hit me with a lead pipe. We don't know for sure which one it was. Bright white light, confusion for a couple of days. So I've sort of been having trouble focusing on screens and editing, and these combination of things have really slowed me down and made me frustrated. But I'm trying not to get too frustrated. I'm trying to look on the bright side of life. And as I was getting frustrated today, and as I was getting kind of maybe like, I got this video, it's only half edited, and there's all this other stuff that I've got to run and film in the next few days, and there's all this stuff going on. We've got birthdays being celebrated in my family. My brother's birthday's only just a day or two away from now. So there's all this crazy stuff happening. And as I was in the middle of that, feeling kind of cranky, something kind of awesome happened. Something that I not only have to thank you guys for, but I totally want to share with you first, almost other than my mother and my father, my brother, because they were all standing there. Nobody knows that I've got this. Nobody has seen this yet. And I will show it to you now. Bum, bum, bum! Today, a package arrived from YouTube. Ooh, fragile. That must be Italian. This is a package that took so long in coming, I actually wasn't sure 100% I was gonna get this. Look inside, ladies and gentlemen. I've received a strange, very impressive, sort of coated cardboard box with a giant YouTube logo on the outside. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this means? This is the box containing, well, a very nice auto-printed letter and something very magical. A YouTube silver play button. It's a major award! It's a major award I wanted! Sam Hill, you say you wanted? All I can think of is the leg lamp in A Christmas Story. Look at this. The silver play button. Congratulations on passing 100,000 subscribers. Now this channel passed that mark, the 100,000 subscriber mark, quite a while ago. And apparently that's an award-winning feat to accomplish, but I don't really feel like I accomplished this. So when it happened, I didn't really want to say anything about it. I didn't really want to talk about it. My philosophy with YouTube has always been that it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have, it doesn't matter how many views something gets, if you're really honestly working hard, doing your best work, actually filming something that you're passionate about, people will appreciate it, and even if they don't, you'll appreciate it, so what's the difference? But now that the actual plaque has shown up, oh, I'm gonna get super prideful, I'm only gonna hang out with people who have over 100,000 subscribers. No, I'm not gonna do any of those things. But now that it is actually here, I'm just tripping out because all of a sudden all the work flooded into my head, all the miles, all the traveling, but more important, all of you. This really isn't an award for me to say, "You're wonderful!" This is a reminder to say that 100,000 very nice, very generous, very supporting, very loving, wonderful, positive people have jumped on board in some form or another the quest for positivity. I almost didn't show this to you guys because I was thinking, I don't want to be a braggy person and I don't really feel that way. I don't feel like I'm so great or so awesome. But the more I looked at it and the more I realized that this doesn't represent me, it represents all of you, the more I had to pull this out of the box, show all of you guys, and say from the bottom of my heart, for real, with everything else going on and all the chaos, this was the perfect thing to show up because it reminds me of all of you, and from the bottom depths of my heart, my soul, my little empty bucket of a stomach right now, I really sincerely want to thank each and every one of you that clicked subscribe, that came with me on all those crazy adventures. All of you who supported on Patreon to help make a lot of those adventures possible. A lot of you guys that got the shirts or got the hat or just joined the quest for positivity, try to make the world a better place, one action at a time. I'm not perfect, I screw up all the time. I get cranky, I say things that I don't mean, I do dumb things like, you know, messing up the math of your taxes, things like that. You don't have to feel like just because you had a bad day or 2 or 3 or a bad month or a bad 30 years. You don't have to quit the quest for positivity. At 30 years old, I didn't think I was ever going to do anything worth talking about, anything worth doing. I thought I had no talent, no skill. I was going nowhere. I was never going to leave the house again. I was ill. I was sick. I had a disease. I was all messed up. I went through a messy, nasty divorce. I went through all kinds of horrible things. And you know what? I had no idea that this was coming in the future. Now, it really doesn't feel like that big of a deal. I haven't changed, as far as I can tell, in some ways. So in some ways, it doesn't feel like, oh, it's cool. What a cool thing to hang on the wall. But in another way, that number doesn't seem like a real number. But it just makes me think of all of the wonderful people who've just, you made this possible. Made all these adventures possible. Made all the positivity possible. Whenever I see people who leave me comments like, thank you so much, your videos helped me get through a tough time in my life and they're so meaningful to me. I never think that I did that. I think that we did that. Because without you guys, I honestly couldn't have done any of this stuff. I really, really couldn't have. Maybe some of it. Maybe some of it. Maybe the sleeping part. This here is so surreal. You know, some people will be jumping on the couch, super excited, texting all their friends. I don't know how to feel about this, other than to be so grateful and so humble. And other than to say, I'm gonna keep working even harder to make even better adventures from all over the place. So I really, really, really want to thank you guys so much. Again, from the bottom of my, I'm at a loss for words. You see, I normally have more words, so either the concussion is getting to my brain, mouth part of my brain, or this is blowing my mind here, but I'm just speechless. I'd like to thank my mother, my father for always believing in me, my brother, everyone who supported me financially or with a hug or otherwise. I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank Burt Reynolds for no particular reason other than he's got that sweet, sweet face. And most of all, I'd like to thank all of you. Now I gotta get out of here. There's some stuff I need to film. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I need to edit. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I need to do today that is apparently really, really important. But this was worth interrupting everything and giving a moment of my time just to say thank you guys so much. This is so cool. I'm gonna hang that up on the wall at some point. But in the meantime, oh, there's the letter here. I don't know if you guys want to screenshot that or take a look at it. It's pretty cool. In the meantime, I've got to get back to work. I'm one of those people, somebody gives me a great Christmas present, a great birthday present, like this cool sign that my friend Ernie made for me, the Jungle Cruise sign over there. If someone gives me a great present, I hate opening it in front of them because I feel awkward. Like, I feel grateful, I feel emotional, and I feel like, you know, wow, I can't believe, like, I don't deserve this, and I don't deserve this attention, and all, you know, all that kind of stuff, and I don't know how to express that or show it, so I have a hard time. I never open, like this was a birthday present from my good friend, and I didn't even want to open it in front of her because I don't like opening presents in front of people and stuff, but on the inside right now, I'm exploding with gratefulness for all of you guys. I cannot reiterate that enough. Alright, I really do have to get back to work. You, though, have done your duty. You can go home and sleep well. I'll try to keep in touch. Right now, I've got to get back to editing and back to filming. And back to resting, because I bashed my head good. Ugh. I love you all. Thank you all very much. From the bottom of this is crazy, right? And we're just getting started. Alright, see you guys a little later in Random Land.